to another episode of Main Street Living. I'm Danielle Alvari.
I'm Tom Gregory. And well, summer's winding down and the kids are back in school. And if that sounds like bad news, you don't have kids, okay? And you're forgetting one thing that brings communities together on main streets all across this country. It's the return of high school football.
Oh, that's right, Tom. Whether you've been in the stands, on the sidelines, or playing in the games, we all have memories of those nights under the lights.
And for the past several years, GameTime on YurView has covered those games if you can't make it to the kickoff, as we broadcast games and cover future college and pro football players throughout the country. Later on, we'll talk to broadcasters in Oklahoma and Louisiana about the upcoming seasons in their regions.
But for the first time, the GameTime High School Football Game of the Week is coming to Southern California. The first of 9 televised games was played on August 24th, and joining us now is California Interscholastic Federation San Diego Section Assistant Commissioner Todd Casson. Thanks for being with us today, Todd.
Thank you for having me. Hope everybody's well.
Yes. Yeah, of course. And as we get into football season, we're thinking about the student athletes and having those games broadcast, streaming and online and on television. How much excitement is there built up for this partnership between the CIF and Cox YurView?
Well, I can't tell you, it's been years coming. So it's something I started my coaching career up in Orange County, and we were lucky enough to have, games on each week. And so moving down to San Diego, that's something we've been missing for the last probably decade. But to really see the commitment that Cox YurView has really put forward to make this happen. We were able to get, I think 2 years ago, we were able to get one game. Last year, we really tried to make it happen, and it just wasn't able to get going. But this year, really the persistence of the leadership over at YurView Cox, and our production crews, really can't thank them enough, because they've really continued to push this and make it possible, where we're going to have 9 football games this year to really support the student athletes and communities throughout the San Diego section.
How important was it to get a diverse range of teams from San Diego County represented on these YurView game time coverage?
Oh, Tom, I think it's huge. I think, we have over 130 schools throughout the San Diego section. And I think when we bring up the topic of football, people always just go right to those 4 or 5 top schools that really, look at the championships on a regular basis. But I think we have so much excitement in our communities, from the North County to the South Bay, out into East County, up along the coast. We have such a good product that goes out there on a weekly basis, that it's important to show all the different communities of the San Diego section, and that they have an opportunity. You really want to see your community out there, be able to see them on a Thursday night game out there playing against another school. So I think it's huge that we're able to represent all sections of the county.
Yeah, and it's like you said, it's not just about the games themselves. And frankly, the towns that come together to show the support each week make all of these feel like state championships. How great of it is an opportunity for this partnership to really highlight student athletes, Hispanic Heritage Month, and Breast Cancer Awareness Month during halftime of these games. These are topics that are obviously really important to the community.
And I think, it's really an opportunity that, to me, we miss out on too much. There's something where we don't have the opportunity to really go out and showcase our student athletes outside of what they're doing on the field. So be able to do that and see that and provide that, like at halftime, and show the different things that our student athletes are doing. I'm always amazed when I learn of what our student athletes are doing off the field, and even learn sometimes the challenges they've had to get to where they are today. But to see that and to be able to highlight that, especially focusing on things like Hispanic Heritage Month, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, what a great opportunity to show also what happens throughout these communities and through our student populations in the San Diego section.
It really puts a spotlight on the community. And without the support of companies like Palomar Health and bringing these people together for these broadcasts, how important is that?
Let's be honest, it costs money to produce these games. And without a partner like Palomar Health stepping in to be able to make that happen, we probably wouldn't be where we are today. So we can't thank Palomar Health enough for all they have done to support making this happen, and where we're going to have 9 football games that we can really focus on our communities. So really want to thank Palomar Health for stepping in, and we're hoping this is a partnership that continues beyond just football, where we're able to get out and show what happens in our girls volleyball. You know, we have girls volleyball. We had the #1 team in the nation last year that lost 1 set the entire year, finishing up as the national champion. How nice would it be to be able to get some volleyball games out there and to really showcase some of our other sports here in San Diego?
Absolutely. And as a former California high school athlete, I'm happy they're getting a little bit of their shine here. And it's not just limited to Friday night lights. Most of these games are on Thursday, which is kind of unique for the players. You get to win a big game and then celebrate at school with your classmates the next day.
Yeah, you know, unfortunately, we're going to have a lot of games on Thursdays. And I think this program that, you know, again, Palomar Health has provided through Cox YurView is really making it possible to shine a light on, hey, it's a pretty cool thing to be able to play on Thursday night and really set yourself apart from what the usual Friday night game is. But unfortunately, we've had an official shortage, which has really forced a lot of games onto Thursday and Saturdays this year. But I think if this is really successful, which I know it's going to be, you're going to have schools wanting to be a part of this Thursday night package so that they can be focused on for their entire community.
Well, this has been a really unique experience and a really unique partnership. And we're so grateful that you were able to come on and share everything about it with us today, Todd. Thanks so much for joining us.
Appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys have a great day. And again, really want to thank Cox YurView for making this possible for our student athletes.
Game time's on Thursday. A reminder that games can be seen in Southern California on Cox 4, on Cox and Spectrum households, and streaming for free at watch.yourview.com. That's right, I said streaming for free. Coming up, we'll move east in our Game Time high school football episode of Main Street Living and preview the teams and players making the big noise in Oklahoma. Stay with us on Main Street Living.